Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining in to learn about the Miss Jackson County program. My name is Andrea Kyser. I'm the Miss Jackson County program coordinator.
And my name is Kaylee Sweno, and I'm currently serving as the 2021-2022 Miss Jackson County. I also have 3 attendants that join me on court. My first attendant is Jayla Anderson. She's from Melrose. My second attendant is Mackenzie Blount. And then my third attendant is Hope Roskis.
So what is the Miss Jackson County program?
So the Miss Jackson County program was started in 1937, and it was kind of created as an opportunity for young women to become involved in their community. So they're involved by volunteering, going to many different community events, and then representing Jackson County at different parades. So the girls kind of get involved in their community, and then they are they are given a scholarship at the end of the year, kind of as a thank you. It's not the reason why you do it, though.
Perfect. So what are some of the things you have to do to run for Miss Jackson County and her court?
So the first step is filling out the application. So everybody has access to the application right now, and it's due on June 20th. So that's kind of your first step, and you kind of get your name in the running. And then once kind of everything starts rolling, you attend a candidate meeting, which will be next Saturday, I believe, correct?
25th, yep.
Okay, and so then you go to a candidate meeting, and you learn kind of all the steps you're going to have to take. So one of the things is you make an autobiography all about yourself. And then you also make a tri-board kind of showcasing what you're involved in and your interests and different things like that. And then you are given your speech topic, which is then presented either at interviews or at coronation. It varies year to year. And then you kind of gear up and you get ready for the night that kind of holds all of the being. And you go to coronation and you sit with all the candidates that you're running with. And you've gotten to meet them through different things, like you do a car wash and a dog wash. So you've gotten to meet them, and then now you kind of all sit together and wait to see who will be the new Miss Jackson County and the court. So that's kind of how it all flows throughout the month of July.
Awesome. So what are some of your expectations as Miss Jackson County and or on the court?
So myself and the court, we are expected to be role models for our county. So it all starts with, obviously, you have to be a good person. Like, you need to overall be nice and just respectful to the people that you come into encounter with. Some other kind of things is that, you must be 17 by January 1st of 2023, so by the end of the year. And so that's kind of the big, you can't really control that. But you can't commit a felony or drink while you're on court, do drugs, different things like that. Those are kind of some of the more obvious things, but some of the less obvious things is that a lot of the expectation is that, like I said, you are a role model and you are representing everybody in Jackson County. You're not just representing a certain small group. You're representing everybody, and you want everybody's voice to kind of be heard, and for people in the surrounding area to learn about what Jackson County is and the fair and different things like that we have here in our community. So overall, I think the biggest expectation is that you are a role model and you're a leader, but you obviously also want to be kind and genuine as you go through the year as well.
Okay. So what does your schedule look like being on the court, and what is the time commitment?
So I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It has to be your first priority. Otherwise, you do run into time commitment issues. So I knew that going in, it was going to be a lot of time. So every weekend is pretty much booked up for me in the summertime. The wintertime, it does slow down a little bit. It's a lot more community events during the wintertime and less parades and different things like that. But you can count on a parade almost every weekend. And they're a lot of fun, though, because you meet a lot of different people, and it's a lot of fun. So it's not like it's a bad commitment in any way. You definitely have a lot of fun, but you do have to plan on every weekend being busy and different coronations and community events popping up during the week as well.
Okay. So when you're at these events and these parades, what is your function? What's your main role at these events?
So I'll kind of start with community events. So when we are at a community event, you are helping out wherever needed. So you're normally given a contact person. So you kind of go up to them, you're like, hey, we're here to help wherever you need. And they will kind of, just give you a role, if that makes sense, if you didn't already have one going into the event. So then you do that role, but then you also need to be open to doing other things as well if they ask you. And then at parades, our main role is promoting Jackson County and who we are as a county and what we're known for. So we meet courts from all over. So we were just at Sparta Butterfest last weekend, And we met a court from Houston, Minnesota. So it's far and wide, and you meet a lot of different people from a lot of different areas. But your main kind of role at parades is to mingle with other people, talk about, being on court, and you get to meet people who are in similar situations as you, doing the same similar events as you. So it's kind of nice, and you get to know like friends as well.
Just before we move on, I do want to let everybody know, all of our viewers or anyone that is watching, if you guys have any questions throughout this video and throughout this interview, please comment below and we will get to them at the very end. We want to make sure we address all of your questions. To move on, what are some of the skills that you get from this program?
So I can definitely say that Miss Jackson County has bettered me as a person overall. So I've learned a lot about, I think the biggest thing is being able to approach people that you don't know. So I've met a lot of different people throughout this position. And if I hadn't been Miss Jackson County, I don't think I would know so many people in our community. So you definitely do gain a lot of skills in how to approach people that you don't know and how to work with them. And then you also gain time management because, again, you're managing that busy schedule. And I think another one is you do learn how to speak very well because you have to carry yourself in a nice professional manner. And, you learn how to do that throughout the year. So you do learn how to speak well and be professional and how to carry yourself and be confident at the same time.
What is the best skill that you have learned from the program yourself?
I think for me, the biggest skill that I have learned is that you have to remain confident no matter what happens. So, it's not always glitz and glam, and it's not always sunshine and rainbows, but you do have to remain confident in who you are as a person. And Miss Jackson County has given me a lot of confidence.
Awesome. So I guess, what does the program mean to you?
So Miss Jackson County means a lot to me. So kind of going back to when I was younger, I always wanted to be Miss Jackson County. And I remember going to the fair and seeing the girls and all their pretty crowns, and you're just a little girl and you're like, oh my gosh, it's Miss Jackson County. And you're so excited. So I knew from a long time ago that I wanted to do this. So the program does mean a lot to me. And it also means a lot to me that other girls are given this opportunity to become involved in their community and to volunteer, because that's something that I'm very passionate about. So it makes me feel amazing that there's other girls who want to do that and who want to learn those skills. And I think it's a great opportunity for people to get involved.
Great. What are some of your favorite memories from this past year?
So obviously being crowned, you can't beat that one. That was a pretty special moment for me. I was shaking, don't get me wrong. I was really nervous, but it was a great memory. I think one of the other standout ones is, so we were at the Torchlight Parade, which is in La Crosse, and it was my 18th birthday. So to celebrate your 18th birthday, being on the Miss Jackson County Court, that's something I'll never get back. And we had put signs on the float, and so we're going down the Torchlight Parade route, and we have music going, and we're dancing, and the whole crowd is getting involved, and everybody's yelling happy birthday to me. And it was literally probably the best parade I've ever been a part of, because it's just so much fun. And it really meant a lot that everybody was supporting me and being like, happy birthday, Kaylee, and everything as we were going through the parade. So that's probably one of my standout memories.
That's awesome. Lastly, why do you think somebody should run for the Miss Jackson County or her court?
So I think that for people who are considering running for Miss Jackson County, do it. Even if you're nervous, or even if you don't quite know what you're getting yourself into, do it. Because I guarantee you that it's going to be something that you're happy you did in the end. And I really think that people should run for this because they want to represent their community. They have the passion and they have the drive to make a difference in their community and to show people that we have a strong community and a lot of great people who want to make it better. And you are one of them when you are Miss Jackson County. So I think, if you want to run for Miss Jackson County, do it, because it's going to change your life for the better.
So just some reminders as we are kind of finishing up here. So your applications are going to be due on Monday, June 20th of this year. Again, they are due Monday, June 20th. You can pick up an application by messaging the Miss Jackson County Facebook page or going on to the Jackson County Fair website. And there is a fillable application on that website. If you do have questions, you can always reach out to any of the girls. You can reach out to myself or any of the fair board members. Just to remind everyone, coronation will take place 7 p.m. at the Milt Lunda Memorial Arena at 7 p.m. on August 2nd. So, and that is kind of to kick off the Jackson County Fair. So we do really look forward to seeing you all there. And again, please reach out if you have any questions.